Hello, in today's video I will show you how to make a proper loadout for our heraldry system, so you are able to make your own factions shit, basically. Right, without further ado, let's get right into it. I will start by explaining the parts. Here you have the glorious loadout. So basically the loadout itself comprises of a few folders, which is the loadout itself, the rank ID, basically just the loadout itself. The weapons, which store the actual weapons which are given to your loadout, and all the other shit like the armor, basically. Right. I will name the things that you will need to make a proper loadout. First of all, you need the group ID, so you can paste it in the attribute here, because this is where the group's ID goes, so that the script knows which player should be assigned the loadout. Second of all, you need the role ID from the group that you used in the first example. And lastly, you need a decent attention span, because this is, well, not exactly difficult, but just takes a while. Anyway, let's just get right into it, I guess. Starting with the setup. Or actually, before that, you can't use FMs, just free models from the toolbox, that's not allowed at all. And you must obey the trees limit. So basically an armor should not go over 3000 trees individually, because it will lag otherwise, and we don't want lag, since our game is laggy enough as it is, and we're still trying to fix that. Anyway, right, getting to the setup. Let's say I want to put this beautiful Prussian armor into this loadout, right? You must obviously obey the combinations which are allowed for weapons and the types of armor that are allowed in heraldry, so basically no plate armor and all that shit. You can find the precise regulations on the channel regarding loadouts. Right, let's get into it. So basically I delete the old armor because I don't need it. I'm gonna turn the torso visible so I can do it properly. Right, thing numero uno, primary part, very important. As you see, we have the explanation here. It's not really too complex. Basically, if you want the whole thing to work, to click properly, you have to set the primary part to torso. Usually all the things come, you know, just presets, so we have the primary part assigned already, but it's always better to check. So let's say I want to put this thing, this middle part, into the torso part. So I'm gonna select all of these. Right, is this everything? Yes, it's everything. So I'm gonna just group it, copy the position, and paste it in. Make sure that it matches up nicely. It does not match up nicely, so we're gonna fix it, because it's a bit longer than the usual armor. Just make sure that each face, each side, has the armor sticking out, and it should be fine. So does it? Okay, front does, back does, sides also do. And the top does as well. The bottom isn't important because it won't be seen. Essentially now what you do, you take this thing and you put it inside the bag. Boom, you're done. Just make sure that all of this is turned off. Basically, can collide, can carry, can touch, and uncode should be turned off, and only masses should be turned on. This is so that the bows don't register, just in general, ranged and melee weapons don't register the armor as an actual hit piece, because that will fuck with it. Right, moving on, the hat, I'll do that later. Let's start with the arms. So basically same deal as before, you just delete this shit. Okay, not this, this. I think you get the gist of it already. It's not really complex. Okay, now we get this. Overall, it's sort of painstakingly slow, but not really that difficult, I'd say. Right, where the fuck did they put it? Here you go. This is the left arm, right? No, it is not, so you put it in the right arm. Now you're done with this. And now we take this arm. I'm not gonna do the legs because I'm lazy. And, well, you get the point of it. This isn't too complex. Right, this, get me your location, done. Also make sure that the models are always ungrouped or they will become silly, to say the least. Right, make sure that you always turn the middle parts invisible. So basically they need to look like this. The head is not invisible, that is not good, we need to fix that. So essentially I'm gonna go get a nice old helmet and we're just gonna pop this sucker onto this head. I'm gonna get a Prussian one so that it fits, because this is a Prussian armor. Hello, head, I'm taking you. Some of the parts come pre-fit, but that's mostly on our, dev place, so you won't have that. But basically what I do is just pop it in, delete the old one, boom, I'm done. Just make sure that it's, the part is set. Again, I'm not gonna do legs, I'm lazy, but right. As for the weapons, let's say I want to give this guy spawn horse, long spear can stay, and let's say long sword. You must not make any typos, by the way, or it won't give him the weapon. So the capitalization, the spaces, it all needs to be fine. Right, I think that's it. As for the pant and stuff, you need to be careful about this. They must have these two names precisely. So pants needs to be named pant and shirt needs to be named shirt. I'm pretty sure you would know how to install, Roblox clothing and shit, but I'd rather show it so that it isn't too problematic later on. I'm just gonna take this gambus on because I don't want to look too far. There you are. Essentially, take this, rename it if you must, and just paste it in. Right, so that's done. Now let's say that, I don't know, the rank ID for my, heavy cavalry unit will be 5, so I'm gonna set it to 5, and my group ID will be, 69420, because that is a simply hilarious number. Anyway, now that you've done this, you're pretty much done, if I'm honest. You just, name it accordingly. Swagger Knights, lovely. I don't know, hilarious. Anyway, we take this, save it, just as anything literally. And once you've saved this, you just send it over to either Arthur, Nobilis, or pretty much any other loadout manager. And after that's done, you're pretty much done, and I will add it onto the game after they confirm that it's fine and whatnot. Right, is there anything else I should say about this? Yeah, you can have an unlimited number of loadouts, that's no problem. Just make sure that each of them does have a different rank and different... it's pretty much only a different rank. Use the second. So, is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Right, thank you for watching. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, DM me, DM Arthur, DM Nobilis. Actually, don't DM me, I have my DMs turned off because I fucking hate all of you. Anyway, have a good day, I hope you don't die in it. Anyway, bye bye.